We are live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to PeakFlow Power number 37. A different background this time because we are literally in a different country.
In China.
And no more dual screens.
Yeah,
This
I met my boy.
guy's right here. We're in another country. My mind is so scattered because of like 100 different things going on at once. Got the ecom business going on, coaching business going on, got personal life, trying to balance a trip. Lots of shit going on. But hope you guys are excited because it's Saturday actually in Hong Kong. It's Friday for you guys. It's Friday for you guys in the States. So well, actually I need to go live on Instagram. Drop all your high ticket dropshipping questions, your business questions. We're here to answer them live on stream and give you the best resources to help you, build your own high ticket dropshipping business to 10K a month profit. So, with that being said, I think we're just waiting for some people to roll in. We got one viewer. The lucky viewer is Joanna.
Yo, for anyone that's like maybe rewatching this or just join the live, I just want to let you guys know it's midnight, and we woke up at like 6-7 o'clock. I'm just trying to say that you really need to be about this. Like me and Trevor are about this, which is why we have the success we do with high ticket ecom, with everything, is because we're willing to put in the grind and the work. And are you? I'm just asking. Would you be up at midnight to do something you don't want to do? I've been up at midnight to take a sales call for my high ticket ecom store when I didn't want to. I remember taking calls at midnight and just grinding it out. What are your thoughts on that, Trevor?
You also have to do anything and everything that it takes for you to succeed. The uncomfortable things, the comfortable things, it doesn't matter. You just have to do it. You see, once you treat comfortable or uncomfortable things as comfortable, you wire your brain into a certain way where it doesn't matter what you do. You're just going to do it anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why so many of you guys are sitting on the sidelines, still not starting your high ticket dropshipping store, still debating on what niche to pick, still debating on the logo and the colors and the website design, still sitting on the sidelines. Like, start already, build your store, fail to a certain point where you can ask us questions so we can help you get to the next step into the finish line. Because if you don't start, how else are you going to ever see success? Some of you guys, I recognize your name from when we first started lives, which was back last year. And these guys still haven't started your high ticket dropshipping store. It's like, why are you watching these if you're not going to take action? I think that's a fair question to ask.
Watch them not show up to the lives no more.
You know,
it is what it is.
We're here to give you value, and if you don't want the value, that's on you. You know. But yeah. Streamer Clips says, "Hey guys, been watching your content for a little while. Are you guys still not interested in working with editors?" We have editors. We just don't need any more. But I can say you have a good profile picture.
I think I got a question. You want me to go check it?
Sure. So hopefully you find someone to do your editing for, because I feel like editing, it's really difficult if you're starting like an editing agency. To be fair, like you have to do free edits to try to get someone's business, and that free edit might cost you time, labor, and money. So starting at the agency, I wouldn't do it. I would save up some money and without being biased, start high ticket dropshipping because you know it's what we do, it's what we preach, and it's the business model that changed our lives. We're able to travel, do whatever we want. Yes, we still do these lives because partly it's because for you guys to give you guys value, but we don't have to. We don't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Andrew also wanted to add in, like, you get comfortable being uncomfortable. I think that's a great mindset. And one thing I want to point out in regards to, this topic is, like, I actually mentioned this in one of my posts today, which is personal responsibility. A lot of people don't take personal responsibility in their life, and that's a very hard pill to swallow. But it's true, yo. Like what Trevor said before, it's like, if you watch our videos, if you see the stuff that we share, I just don't know, or at least I can't personally relate as much, because when I was in the grind for like success with dropshipping, I didn't have no materials. I didn't have anybody like giving all of the material out and just sharing, go on lives. Like, it was really very bland. Like, there was only so many videos, and like you really had to figure stuff out on your own. At this point, it does feel like sometimes I feel like the market gets baby, like spoon, like literally just spooned with the food, and then it's like those entitled children where like you're trying to feed them, and then they don't want to eat it. It's like, like, you've never been hungry before. Like, you really don't know. But yeah,
Like if you seriously don't see success with your high ticket dropshipping store, um, with all the content that we're posting, all the materials, then it's a you problem. And the you problem is easier to fix than you think, but it does require someone like actually. Like, it does require you to put in some commitment. Sometimes, for me, what worked is like, hey, I know what to do next, but maybe I need someone to tell me or paint out the blueprint a little more clear and give me more step-by-step tailored personalized advice. And that's why we have the coaching program in place, is to essentially give you that. If you're going to the gym, you need you don't need a personal trainer. Nobody said you need one, but the people that do invest in a personal trainer get results a lot quicker, and they get the results that they want a lot quicker. You guys are right for sure, but editing is a cheap entry door to get an online game, and it can be really good later. Yeah, it could be all right. I feel like editing is very labor intensive. I'm sure it's a good skill, but you do hit a cap in terms of your earning potential. So with editing, you can get so good with editing, but you're only going to make so much. And if you're fine with that, then you can go on knowing that editing has a certain earning potential. But if you want to earn more, then you want to go into opportunity that allows you to make more money. But yeah, the main thing with starting a business where you have actually, let me see, I'm fine, but I definitely want to earn more later, step by step. So you can use editing as a way to make your initial capital and maybe later transition to high ticket. But I believe if you can get a job, that's going to be a lot quicker than trying to do something like freelancing or an agency. I mean, so just save up that 2,000 and start a business that can have higher earning potential. Sorry, guys, we're literally cooked. This is literally midnight. We finish not one but two calls back to back. This is our third call. But no questions.
I'm
You
down
got
to still just wait for questions though, just for the hour, just to keep myself on the habit of like trying to help.
Yeah. Say something.
You guys
Oh.
heard that? Trevor's just like, say something. Guys,
Oh yeah, I got.
do I
we,
get?
we got I got food. I'm so hungry.
Oh, I told you, Trevor.
I mean, it's 1 a.m. I mean, it's gonna be 1 a.m. after we finish this call.
You're
So,
gonna eat at 1 a.m.
bro,
You're gonna be mad bloated in the morning.
I'm hungry.
Well, aren't you glad I ordered the big ass chicken now?
It's duck. Yeah, but it depends on the country. Jobs usually not pay more than editing.
That's fair. Editing's hard though.
Editing's so annoying. Even though I did like a whole year editing all my videos myself, I don't know how I did it. Towards the end, I was paying someone to edit my videos for me, and it was like the best feeling ever.
I know, right?
Yeah. What options is there to sell from Europe? How would you answer this question?
To sell from Europe is the same on how you sell like anything else, which is through, finding a product to sell. So you could sell a product, you could sell a service. I know you could drop ship in the UK, put it that way. I know you could drop ship in the US, Australia. So the options to sell from Europe is the same you do in anywhere, which is find a product. Okay, once you find the product, marketing, so knowing how to run ads, knowing how to spend money on Google, Facebook, whatever you're doing, and then converting those traffic into clients. How about you, Trevor?
Yeah, I mean, it's as simple as selling from other countries like the UK. Like 70, I would say 60-70% of our client base is from outside the US. So if you're like hesitating, like, should I start this business and I'm outside the US? No, you should not be hesitating, because I'd say most of our most successful clients, like VD, Miguel, a few others, were like, I'm kind of cooked on like who I remember right now, but I would say most of our clients, 60-70% are from international or outside the US, and are seeing great results. The main thing with being international is the time zone difference. That's going to be a pain. That's not something you can solve unless you change your sleep schedule. Like, let's say you're from China, and you have to operate in US time. Well, you're basically going to be working and up when everyone is sleeping in the US. If that's fine for you and you want to escape and maybe leave your country to somewhere else, then absolutely do that for the next 6 to 12 months, see where it gets you, and chances are there's a higher chance of that like getting you towards your goal than not doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So selling from Europe, I mean, pretty straightforward. We have lots of training on how to do that. You have to register your LLC from your country, and once that is set up in the US, then you can start, selling in the US. It's very, very much so that simple. But besides that,
I feel like we're a little out of rhythm because we're not in the same locations we're usually at.
I'm just hungry and tired.
Dude, I get it.
Two combos.
Usually when we're speaking, it's like we're on like active energy time. We're on like just in a different vibe, but the mindset doesn't change. We're just like, we do what we have to do. And if you're maybe rewatching this in the future, or you're watching this right now, I mean, there's 17 people watching this, so maybe I'm being listened to in like someone's car right now. I say all this to say, like, maybe you guys could take a little mindset training from this, which is like, yo, bro, like we're here, man. Like, willing or not, hungry or not, like we show up. And I think showing up is literally half the battle, more than half the battle, dude.
Speaking of showing up, most guys won't even show up. This is something that's going on in our coaching program and our back end. people that want to learn about high ticket dropshipping and how they can use that business model to see success and build a real business that they can. I don't care what it's for your wedding,
Oh shit.
for your girlfriend,
Oh shit.
for a new car, a new house, or you want to buy the latest Nintendo Switch, whatever it is.
Flexing the Nintendo Switch.
It's too far out of arm's reach.
And it's not that far.
Whatever it is, you want to build income. Like you need to show up. Learn to show up, because we found that people don't even show up for their meetings that they schedule on their own time. It's crazy.
Yo, let's actually talk about that. Like, you guys got Trevor ranting, and I actually don't even want to go about this, but like, yo, someone put into the comments, or someone do let us know. Like, I've just never understood how someone, books an appointment and like, imagine booking a doctor's appointment because you're sick and then not showing up to the doctor's office. Right? Like, you clearly have a problem, guys. Like, you guys are trying to learn how to make you guys are literally trying to make money online. Right? Like, you guys are coming onto these videos. You guys are watching me and Trevor in the hopes of finding some secret sauce on making $1 million. And then we show up every single week. We give you guys all of the material, and it's like, you don't see it, do you? It's not the material or anything secret that we have. It's the showing up. It's the work ethic. It's the mindset. If you guys are going to commit to something, what you do in one thing is what you do in everything. It blows my mind when someone, will say that they want to make money. I want to go and I want to travel around the world, and I want to live financially free, and I want to go take care of my family. You can't even set your fucking bed alarm and wake up on time. You don't even make your bed. You don't even show up to the calls that you're supposed to. How? Like, I just can't relate to that. It's like, the only explanation that goes on in my head is you don't want it bad enough. I'm saying this to the 19 people watching. I care about you all, truly. Like, do you want it?
Clearly not bad enough. Maybe you guys need to experience, like, fly out to New York City and have $100 to your name. See how long you can survive.
Oh no.
By day, probably no more than like day 2 or day 3, you can be on the streets.
You'd be stressed as fuck.
How bad do you want it? Will the advertising, let's say Google, be more expensive when selling high ticket, or do you need higher advertising
That's a
budget?
good question.
Yes. No risk, no Ferrari. So I say it.
Usually, when it comes to higher ticket products, you could probably spend a little bit more to acquire a sale. So that's actually why, like, because I started doing low ticket dropshipping. I was doing traditional dropshipping. And the biggest problem is, let's just say you're selling a $20 TikTok gadget. Okay, $20 item, $10 for the product, $5 for shipping. Your net profit is like $5. That means you can only spend about $5 to get the sale, in theory, right? Whereas with high ticket, let's say you're selling an item that's $2,000, product costs $1,200 with shipping, so it's like $1,300, $1,400. You have like $600 profit margin to play with for advertising. You could spend up to $600 to get one sale. So you could spend more when you're selling products that have a higher profit margin.
That is it. I'm new here, really interested, and will follow you.
Shout out to Robin Ason.
Kurt says, "Yo, are you in China right now?"
I'm actually going to we're going to the mainland tomorrow. We'll be in the mainland tomorrow.
We're gonna go meet. I mean, we had a coaching call today, and I didn't remember, but we had a client that's from the place we're staying at, so we're gonna potentially meet him tomorrow because today's Saturday. But yeah, basically, if you want to meet us, we're down. Just we'll even get you dinner. talk high ticket dropshipping, share some value, make more bread. That is it. Does Google give you a coupon of $500 on spending $500?
Oh,
They still do, but you can change it to 1,000 or even more. But yeah, each new ad account you do get the coupon. For which for high ticket is not, it's not bad because that means you have $1,000 budget even if you have 500 on ads. Yes, new ad account.
yeah. I feel like I'm getting mad questions. I'm gonna read my laptop. Right?
Mm-hmm.
What's good, Robius? Robius said, "What's up?" I think that's Norman. I don't know who's. Yeah, I think 4 norms. I'm unable to like look it up. What's up, Norman? I'm pretty sure that's Norman. That's my boy Norman. Oh shit, Kobe. What's good, Kobe?
Kurt says, wow, cool, bros. What's the strategy for excluding the negative keywords from Google Shopping? And how long will it take to get exactly target point? The strategy is pretend that you're a customer and search that keyword up that you're showing up for. Do you want, as a merchant, do you want a customer searching that for your ad to show up? And if you don't, then you want to exclude that. For example, if you're selling on a coffee tables and then you're showing up for end tables, well, even if you don't know anything about tables, a end table is a table that is on the side of your bed. It could be a dresser too, but it's a little bit different. But the point is, an end table and a coffee table are two different things. So if you're showing up for something else that is not what you're selling, you want to exclude those keywords from your campaign. So in our training, we talk about universal, which excludes it from all campaigns, medium funnel and low funnel, which pushes keywords to certain funnels. But the main thing is exclude keywords that you don't want to show up for, that are not relevant to your products. Keep the ones that are relevant. Pretty straightforward.
Well said. Dude, let's count this. There's 26 here and then 1 here. And probably a few more. For everyone that's taking their time to, listen through this, I just want to let you guys know high ticket dropshipping changed my life. And I'm not just saying that. You guys need to look into it. Like, and I want to point this out. I feel like we share so much value, or like we share with like almost everything we know. It's like I feel like the quality, it's almost feeling like they take it for granted.
That's how it feels like.
That's like, yeah.
Yo, being in China, TikTok is banned. I was trying to post a TikTok this morning, and with a VPN too. Like I couldn't even post it. I couldn't save my video. It's just so annoying. ChatGPT also doesn't work.
In China?
Yeah, you need a VPN.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
How many orders did you get today? Well, none yet because it just turned Saturday about 28 minutes ago.
How about yesterday?
But yesterday I got 3 orders. Today I got 0 orders so far.
Well, it's 20 minutes since the day started.
Something like that. Wow, guess y'all gonna do real biz. Stocking inventory be heading to China. We are. We're launching something exciting. Can't say what just yet. But high ticket dropshipping does not sound Doesn't look. Wait, high ticket dropshipping doesn't like good from China.
Probably doesn't look good from China, maybe.
Yeah, if you're from China doing high ticket dropshipping, there are a lot of hoops you need to go over. Like ChatGPT doesn't work is annoying without VPN, so you can use a VPN. That's fine. You should use ChatGPT because I tried DeepSeek today. Garbage. Takes so long to load and give me the answer.
You know what else is garbage? A lot of you guys people's mindsets. I'm sorry, like I'm gonna get mad hate for this, but yo, like prove me wrong, bro. Like I just feel like a lot of people just have bad mindset when it comes to high ticket dropshipping, when it comes to business. It's like you guys want to just expect overnight results.
That's really it. Is e-scooter niche a good niche for this summer? Or is a highly competitive saturated niche not worth trying? E-scooter, if you just were to sell e-scooters, is probably a little bit too niche down. You could do scooters, and then even broader than that would probably be like bikes, which bikes are a little bit hard to get approved for on Google Merchant Center. But I would do scooters if you want to do it. It's a good niche for this summer. Why just this summer? You want to look for a niche that's evergreen, that will sell for years and years and years, not just this summer. If you're thinking about business for just this summer, then I'm sorry, you're not going to make it.
Speaking of, a lot of people will spend their entire summers going to raves and parties and just dance for hours like this. But you can't, because I see a lot of people just joining and leaving. I just can't help but feel like they join, they're like, oh yeah, let's get back to La La Land. Back to La La Land. Guys, wake the fuck up. We might enter World War III if we're not already in it. All right. For the few people that are watching, all right, you guys are actually, trying to get value from this. Yo, I'm not trying to like get you guys worried, but like, yo, you guys should prepare. I feel like only the, what's that saying, bro? It's like only the paranoid survive. Dude, it's like, yeah, yo, you really have to find something that could generate you income that like is viable. High ticket dropshipping could sustain a lot of new business owners coming in. It's a very big market. There's UK dropshipping, there's Australia dropshipping. Like, yo, go in, go all in. Honestly, go all in.
Hey guys, I really appreciate the free content that you guys provide. What are some of your strategies in sustaining low income at Caliber as well as scaling? It's very much so looking at your P&Ls. It's the most unsexy thing to talk about because who likes to look at your P&Ls? It's very boring, but it's really looking at it on a month-to-month basis, seeing where you're overspending, seeing where you can improve things, and also the most important lesson that we learned recently is paying yourself first. Like as a business, you should be paying yourself as a business owner first, not anyone else first. You deserve to be paid the most because you took the risk. You started a business when everyone told you that you won't succeed. So pay yourself first, and then save a percentage of it to reinvest back in the business. And then also just watch your P&L. It's very, very, very simple, but also it's very boring. PPC Marketer 0101 says, do y'all speak Mandarin? Do y'all speak Mandarin?
Bro, the amount of Chinese that I've been hearing, bro. I want to speak more English, please. No more 普通话.
I speak Mandarin. This guy does not.
I beat him in Super Smash Bros.
No, you did not.
What? What? You gonna deny? Who won the last one?
The last one doesn't matter. The last one doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure it was like 2-2 or something. I don't know.
That's fair. It is. We were bounds.
What city are y'all in? Hong Kong. DeepSeek is busy because China has huge
Does
population.
DeepSeek work? Maybe ChatGPT doesn't work.
No,
but
I
DeepSeek
tried.
work.
I tried DeepSeek.
It worked.
It just like kept saying server
What
error
the fuck?
or like
That's so weird.
like high usage of the server because there's probably so many people using it, and they need to like increase the capacity or something. Let's go Team China.
What is Mastran? I'm sorry if I mispronounced it. Where is that ethnicity from?
I feel like
How do you even say it?
Russian.
It has to be somewhere in Europe, right? I don't know. Mastranardi.
If you were to start over again, what niche would you enter?
Saunas.
I was thinking the same thing.
No, you weren't.
It was.
But people are gonna be like, "Yo, you're just fluffing, just saying that, though." What do you have to say to that?
Give me any niche, we'll make it work.
Yeah. But if you were to choose, it would be saunas.
I really do like saunas because the thing is, the
Yeah.
thing with saunas, it's blowing up. Still is blowing up. Very high ticket, health related. You can make content about it. I use a sauna literally every day, or every day that I can. So for content wise, for longevity wise, for the niche overall, I would do saunas.
People will say sauna saturated, though. What do you have to say to that?
Saturate if you don't know what to do.
Yeah, saturation is actually a good thing. It means there are more people searching for it, and it's just more. Do you know how to compete?
Italian. Let's see, Marcus, if you can speak Chinese, there must be a Panda Express in China.
I'm sorry, Kurt. No disrespect. How does me speaking Chinese have any correlation with Panda Express in China, bro? But I don't think there's a Panda Express.
I've not seen one.
I haven't even seen one in like fucking America, bro. I don't think.
I don't know about you guys, but if you've never been to Asia, I'd say the main thing, the thing that everyone can agree on is the food is amazing. And there's not been anything that is not good.
Trevor been
Unless you have bad taste buds, and I'll blame you for that. But all the food here slaps. Real Chinese food, not the General Tso's chicken.
Oh, not the General Tso chicken, Trevor.
Not the General Tso's chicken or the egg rolls.
Yo, this guy loves Kool-Aid, watermelon.
Chicken.
He actually likes cucumber on his fried rice, guys.
The chicken wings yesterday at midnight.
He would put chicken nuggets and cucumber on fried rice with watermelon as a dessert and Kool-Aid as a bev. That's what this guy said to me today. And I'm like,
yeah,
interesting,
I'm saying
Trevor.
like chicken nugget fried rice sounds pretty good.
What are you guys' thoughts on that? Let us know what you guys think about chicken nugget fried rice.
How to be approved with GMC? Do you just get approved?
GMC is like, you just have to go through like a checklist and make sure your business is very transparent with Merchant Center.
Hello from India.
Konnichiwa. What? What's so funny?
I'm vegan. I don't know what made you want to share that with the world, but I'm happy with your choice. But let me just tell you, I will eat meat. Pause.
Pause. Pause. Pause. What the hell?
What the hell? What's golf woods?
I like golf. I don't know what golf wood is. Probably like golf clubs, maybe.
If you're into that sport, but I find out doesn't. What do you think as a person that plays multi sports? Golf, is it overhyped? A rich person's sport?
It's a rich person's sport, bro.
Do you have any interest in it?
No.
Is it a terrible sport?
No, you can't say one's terrible. It's just not
Is
the right
pickleball
fit.
better?
That's a good question. I would say yes because you probably move more. But like, I don't know, man. Golf is for rich people, so you could just drop ship golf products to them, though.
Marcus looks more American guy. H.
Thanks, guys.
It's probably because of the jersey.
It's the fucking jersey. Rep it. Y'all see this? PeakFlow, baby.
Try Baiju and massage.
What the fuck is that?
Probably some massage or some happy ending type shit.
Bajiju. That sounds like, I don't know.
Where are you guys at in Hong Kong? Yo, Hong Kong makes you poor, makes you feel poor. The amount of Lambos here is crazy. The amount of Lambos. I've never seen a BYD before, so
What's BYD?
so like a new
Oh.
Chinese like electric.
They
car
don't
version.
let BYDs in America, though.
They do. You have to pay import tariffs, so it's
Oh,
like,
they probably do. It's just dumb expensive, right?
it's double the price.
Yeah. Because if it was regular price, I think it would put
They have some in California.
I didn't even notice the BYDs, but I'm sure there were some BYDs.
Yeah, I just be car spotting. I know all.
Yeah, no, bro, you watch out for cars. Like, you're very keen with cars. What are your thoughts on the automobile niche?
Oh yeah, I told someone to do like a store about like car parts, and like
Car parts is not bad.
the guy never started. They joined a mentorship, and then we followed them for like literally 6 months. Bro didn't even respond once. But car modifications is a niche that you guys could get into. That would be something I would be interested in, because if you like cars,
you would be nice.
if you like cars, which, you know, if you're a guy, like chances are you probably know a little bit more about cars than your average person. If you like cars modifications, you could start a car mod store. Now the thing with that store is obviously cars go out of style or popularity. For example, maybe cars get discontinued, like the Audi R8 that's been discontinued. So parts for those, they would only last a certain amount of years before, you know, there's less and less demand for the R8. Like the BMW i8, for example, that was discontinued. Any discontinued cars, eventually there's going to be diminished like interest for those products, which is fine. But just know that you have to like keep your catalog more up to date with a store like that. If my GMC gets approved and I close both accounts, where I'll get automatically suspended if I try to go to a new store. Before you close the store, make sure you change the information, like put in dummy information, close the merchant center account, and then open a new one. You don't even need a new IP. Surely you guys are close to buying a Lambo.
No, I mean, I'm not me, because I've learned. I'll be very honest and transparent with you guys. One thing I learned from this motherfucker was what he was telling you guys before, which was the PNL. Like, if anything, I am so aware of my spending now, and like the last thing you gonna catch me spending, unless I have like 15 mil, so I could afford like 1% of it or whatever. Like, I'm racking. Like, trust me. Like, we're good, but like, I'm a smart spender now. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't know. Like, what do you think about Lambo, bro? Like, at what stage do you think?
Yeah,
you
for
would
me,
get a Lambo?
for me, I would only buy one if I can buy it like buy 20 of them in cash.
How much is Lambo's? Like 250, right?
250 to 300,000.
Right. So
Even more if you want one.
like 6 mil cash liquid, right? And I don't know my math. I'm
And non-investments. Look,
I have no idea.
we both drive nice cars already. We've been in the Lambo before. To be honest, I don't really get the hype.
I was in a Rolls Royce before, and that shit was pretty cool, but it was like,
Bro, I would just be paranoid about breaking
that's what I'm
something
trying to
or
say,
like
bro.
trying to
Like,
scratch something all the time. It's like, okay, so what if I ding something on my car? Like, I just okay, fix it or get a new one.
mhm. Dude, but car parts are mad expensive too when you have like luxury cars and shit too, bro. Like,
Okay, so how much do you pay for maintenance for your car?
bro, my car, I drive a GLE, but honestly, all love to my car. Like every 3-4 months, I have to go to the fucking shop, and that shit costs like almost 1,000 every time. Nah, I'm jacking. Not like 1,000, but like it just adds up, bro.
Every
I
3 to
don't.
4 months?
Well, there's oil change, there's a tire leak, there's a fucking cooler break, like the windshield cooler break. So I'm saying all this to say, guys, like me and Trevor actually thought about, getting like, Lambos and all these nice cars, and like we actually plan for things. And one thing that I learned is like budgeting. So if you guys are watching this right now, again, what did Trevor recommend very early before? It's P&L. To add on to that, budget. All right, budget, and plan. Budget your marketing for your high ticket dropshipping store. Budget your business expenses. Just budget everything and look at that, and you'll be able to stay consistent with your high ticket store.
Yeah. Like, that's crazy. You probably pay like 3,000 a year in maintenance.
Is that normal? Is that crazy? The fact that I even asked that? Yeah, bro. Like, I mean, I probably pay like almost up to 5,000.
Plus gas, insurance, title.
Let's. I think more people are starting to join. Let's just help answer some questions.
Hey guys, it's Job. Hope you're all enjoying your vacation.
What's up, Job?
Jonathan, our most recent student interview did 150K last month from 30K from free content. So if that's a testimonial to join the free school community at least and get your feet wet and get some progress in, then I don't know what is. Literally the guy that's doing it is on the live. I drink it with my supplier so I could look more Chinese stuff. I didn't know DJ was Chinese. Interesting. I just got 15K debt and currently saving every penny to get into your coaching. I'm on 1 meal a day. What do you think about the 1 meal a day?
I love it.
Really?
For me personally, yeah, like sometimes, like this is no disrespect, like we're just different people. I don't know how. Well, I mean, I do know how, but like I personally can't operate as the way I want to anymore if I like eat too much. Like if I just stuff myself with like a fuck ton of food at like 12 p.m. even, like I'm just slower. Like I just want to sleep a little bit. I want to take a nap. Whereas like if I'm just hungry, like it feels annoying for like 2 minutes. Drink some water, eat a banana, but then like my mind is a lot sharper. So I say all that to say that 1 meal a day, I actually highly recommend. I personally recommend. And that 1 meal, I like, bro. You saw what I ordered, bro.
Or for like, I mean, now I'm like hungry. I need some chopsticks though.
Why you need chopsticks? Because you're Chinese.
I'm not gonna eat it with my hands.
Ching chong ling long.
Dingaling. Same. You guys make 50K per month, but doesn't mean you can afford like a Lambo. It's got business expenses. Life is expensive.
Yeah, dude. Like
Being on vacation, it is expensive.
More money, more problems. Put it like that.
We're managing our team from overseas,
bro,
and it's like 1 a.m. Keep in mind, 1 a.m. in 12 minutes. We're built for it.
No, we're built. And to just add on to that, guys, like when you start actually making money online and everything, like, bro, people will ask you to borrow for money. You take more responsibility with just all of your bills, and part of it is also your lifestyle and being able to maintain that lifestyle. Like you guys see us, we're on that Doraemon lifestyle, but a lot of people, they want to go Lamborghini lifestyle like that. And then when you get up to that lifestyle and then you can't sustain it, that's where things crash. And like,
so watch your P&Ls.
Exactly.
Thoughts on a Corvette? They're like 60K starting.
I think Corvettes are ugly. What are your thoughts?
The back is kind of ugly. The front is
Like you
very
you
pretty.
like it. I haven't like isn't
Yeah.
doesn't matter. Wow, interesting.
Yeah, back is the only ugly part about Corvette. The front is, you know, I mean, if you call it ugly, then
I rather
you're
drive a
probably gay.
Nissan,
A Nissan GTR,
a Nissan
Sentra.
Sentra. Start a kid. Pull up my Air Force Ones.
You just get a Honda Civic and some Air Force Ones.
Mm-hmm.
How do you avoid niches dominated by big brands?
How do you?
You can check the demand of the brands, but usually there's in a niche. If there's big brands, there's also smaller brands. How do you outsource and manage your business with more efficiency to the point of being passive? That part took me over a year to really like be more like hands off, but it's really building my SOPs. Guys, when I built my SOPs, there was no chat GPT. So all of it was hand built with no AI. You guys have the pleasure of AI now. I feel so annoyed that like if I just waited a year, wouldn't take me so long to build all my SOPs. So that took way too long, all manual work. But now you guys record Loom video, download the transcript, tell ChatGPT, make this in the SOP. There's apps where you can record your screen, you click certain things, and that makes it into SOP for you.
Crazy.
It's like it only gets easier from here.
I remember opening like your SOPs one time, like when I first met you, and I was like, "Yo, this shit is crazy." And that was before ChatGPT. It's crazy now how you could do exactly what you
Now
just
it's
said.
not even impressive. Like you can make the same thing in a day.
Yeah.
Where's school community link? PeakFlow community.com/school. But if you go to any of our YouTube videos, they're always linked in the description.
Let's go see YouTube video.
Any advice on how to get started with dropshipping? Go to the free video. I mean, the free school community that I just mentioned. Currently in high school too. Well, good, get a head start. Because I started mine in high ticket store in high school as well.
You did?
Or it might be after high school during my gap year. Finally, my Google Merchant Center is valid. Shit, that was the easy part. Now I feel stuck again. These suppliers. No, I think that was the hard part that you just got past. Suppliers is probably easier than Merchant Center for most people.
Yeah, what you might need isn't suppliers. What you might need is guidance and coaching. Which, by the way, guys, if you're interested in one-on-one coaching, go to ecomhighticket.com. ecomhighticket.com and apply now, and we'll help you get to $10,000 a month in profit in the next 24 weeks. That's it.
Personally, I do feel PMax is very effective than Google Shopping. It can be, but we found the most consistency with running it alongside Google Shopping.
Mm-hmm.
So running both Google Shopping and Performance Max. And PMax can have like droughts as well because of the fact that it's all algorithm based.
Mm-hmm.
But it's only going to get better over time. Like for example, during Black Friday, if you're running normal shopping campaigns, you would have to up the budget, up the bids, so you can spend more during that period. But with PMax, it already knows, hey, there's going to be a huge increase of customer shopping, so it's naturally going to spend more. It'll probably might even tell you limited by budget before Black Friday, so you can increase your budget to spend more. So it's very much so algorithm based and a lot more smarter. So you still need standard shopping because that's going to be your bread and butter. You see keyword data that you don't see with Performance Max, and you can actually scale by doing keyword sculpting. But that was the
Nice. Oh shit.
last question. I'm from India. I messaged you on Instagram. It's always
Don't say it.
always people
What are
promoting.
your thoughts on these other drop shipping gurus?
Too expensive lives of the cars and trips, but don't really show their results from their own stores or brands and sell course. Well, obviously they had to get some sort of results first before they wanted to sell something. So they gotten some sort of result. How I view it is like transparency, how they are as a person, and also like do they still run their store? I think that's very important. So you don't run their store, eventually their knowledge is going to be dried up, not up to date in 2 years time. That's why we don't plan to stop our stores. We still run our stores, actively involved in our clients' stores as well. And we might do profit share sometime in the future where, like, if anything, that motivate us even more to, that's something we're thinking about. But yeah, Corvette. That's from a song.
Is it?
Yeah. What's the most difficult aspect about dropshipping at different stage? Beginning stage, immediate, and advice in each stage. Beginning stage, the hardest thing is just getting started. That's what 90% of you guys are at. Not getting started, that's the hardest part. Actually, after this live, opening up an LLC, getting an email register for your company, getting your Shopify account made, picking your niche, building your website, that is the hard part that most people don't do. Makto says low ticket dropshipping is bullshit. What's your thoughts on that?
I mean, I don't think it's bullshit, but it's definitely like not as easy as a lot of these gurus make it out to be. But also to add on to the other comment from Frihalis was like the reason why people or like these gurus showed expensive lifestyles in the cars, and I could understand, is because all you fuckers need that to really just get your attention. Like
It
bro, like
it works, so that's why they keep doing it.
Are you kidding me? Like, bro, me and Trevor give you guys the exact blueprint of how to make money online on these lives, and we have X amount of people here versus someone that will just show a Lamborghini and you'll have like
Okay, yeah, if
fuck
we
ton
if
of
we got a
eyeballs, like
Lamborghini, we would definitely get more views. It's also attracting a different type of audience.
exactly. That's key too.
Because I rather work with clients that I work with long term that we can work
I agree.
with beyond just high ticket dropshipping. We could just be
Like a
people
community.
like a community,
Yeah.
people we hang out with.
I agree.
It's not always just about money. And while yes, it is important to make money while you're young, I think it's also you should surround yourself with like-minded people because being in China, like how I don't see any other people like us that are running online businesses, filming content. They're all staring at us weirdly when we're filming in public.
Yo, you got used to that, right?
Yeah,
dude,
I'm
we're
just
like
so
a
used.
walking billboard, bro. I don't even care. Fuck.
Yeah, they're just like looking at us weirdly, like who are these two random chinos
American looking
recording?
ass. Yeah, bro. They're racist against us.
Yeah. How do I check Google Merchant Center competitors before there was compare as? There's no compare as. You mean Google Shopping competitors? You just click on the listing, and then there should be stores. How many stores that sell that product? Is my important the most important part? Currently rebranding and overthinking the domain. Is quite important. I would say have your main niche in the domain name. So if you're selling like
Fireplaces.
Fireplace.
What do you put it?
Fireplaces. Then you want to have fireplace in the domain. If you're selling bananas, then you want to have bananas in the domain. But please don't sell bananas.
Yeah, I guess you're that hungry, Trev.
Bro, I'm hungry. After I end this stream, I'm gonna eat everything. Do you guys use Meta or something else? We do use Meta. It's mostly for retargeting because that's going to be the most profitable campaign you set up. Reason why we don't use Meta for cold traffic is because there's so much traffic on Google and SEO alone. There's no chance you're taking advantage of all of that traffic. Is it have to be exact match domain to be good for SEO? Exact match domains from the agencies I talked to still do have an effect, but not as much as it did in the past. So no, you don't have to, but you should have your product in the domain. That's matters more for the branding more than the SEO aspect. Besides that, if there's no other questions, you know where to find us. ecomhighticket.com and also on our YouTube channels. If you have any questions, put in the comment section or in the description under this video. And any last words?
Trevor, you about to eat all that meat?
Pause.
Yo, it's
I'm
1 a.m.
so
guys.
hungry.
Much love, man. Thank you all so much for your time. We'll see you guys all next time.
Peace.
Night.